Well, I have a treat for you guys. If you guys were on my Facebook page, you got a chance to see me do a few of these live. So I was trying to finally get to my cards that everybody sends me. I did, however, teach one. Not necessarily teach, but I guess a couple of them I did. Some of these I did off video, but you're going to get a chance to see them all. I have saved everything everybody's given me, including not just handmade cards, but ones that people send me. And I was pulling them out. I was like, okay, I got to get to this because I'm trying to clean out my room. And if you're on my Facebook page, you know that I am stripping my room, prepping for a stripping, cleaning, reorganizing. And I think I've got about a third of the way through. It just takes a long time because of little embellishments that I'm pulling out to sell, including lots and lots of eyelets. I'm selling per container. So that's why it takes me a while. And I had to stop a few days because it kills my neck and back. And I hadn't hurt that bad on both areas at the same time for a while. So I sat and did the extras off a video. So they're ATCs, gift tag cards, and the cards from over the years. So I'm going to go through these. These are already boxed. But I'll be putting them up. So I'm going to pull this up a little bit because Mickey's over here driving me crazy. So I'm going to show you one at a time because some of you have seen a few, but not all of them. If you remember on Christmas, I did make this on Facebook. Maybe I did it here on YouTube. But these are all leftover. These are all my cards from this last Christmas. And I used the front and the back of another card as my front and back cover, and I used my Zetter. So I added nothing new to it. I think, well, maybe I added this to it and the ho-ho-hos, and that's the only thing I added to this card book. And it's the same card from the same person, and this had some extra little goodies in it, so I had to cut it and piece it apart. But here is the inside of her card. That was the inside of her card, and she had a candy cane in here. Here's another handmade card that was sent to me. Now, some of these are upside down and twisted so that I can get them in. So you guys are getting a quick view, and this one's upside down and inside out. And that is so that I can show them. I'm not going to go through and describe them because I already have a video on these. I'm just giving you an opportunity to see them. And this was actually together. This actually pops open, but I couldn't put the card in that way. So if you guys follow me or send me cards, then you know, and some of them I actually glued together. So it doesn't matter whether it's handmade or not. I wanted to show you guys the cards so you guys can see them. Maybe give you some ideas. That's pretty. For Christmas is next year. I think I got that, yeah. Maybe it'll give you, like I said, maybe it'll give you, and any of these that I'm going to show you. I am not going to put pictures on after this one because there's too many of them. And then this was the inside of our card. So I just cut it apart and I did a box or used chipboard to make this. And again, my Zetter. So that is book one. These are 2 boxes, so I'm going to show you guys all of them. This one I did not show when I was making it, so I'm just going to go through. Again, these are cards and from people who have sent me over the years. And I'm not going to describe them. I'm just going to let you guys see them, okay? See if I can put it down a little better on this one. These are being put together for inspiration and gratitude from everybody who follows me. And I love cards. Cards and Christmas trees at Christmas are my thing. I'm just hoping that these might inspire you. It's made with washi tape. Some of you guys would recognize these over the years if you've seen them. I still have some that I am finding in boxes. It's handmade. There's 2 different papers right here. Scissor Cricut. Die cut. I'm not going to open them on some of them. Now the back and front piece is a cut card. And it just goes by, I usually go with the bigger one, or I pick the one that will fit best on front and back. And I only stuck to 6 of these, or 6 swirls on the Zetter piece. I had a bunch of them left. Instead of doing a full one, I just did 6. I did that pretty much on all of them. So a lot of you guys would know some of the challenges on these cards. Again, that's Cricut. This is Cricut. And I do hope that I inspire you guys from your work and from mine. And then I had a personal note in there. So again, if you look at it, it's front and back of the same cards. Like I said, a lot of these guys on the Facebook page, you wouldn't have seen them. Again, I hope that these inspire you. Some of these, if you guys know that I do card exchanges, I actually keep your cards unless I get really desperate because, and Bailey made this one. She put a little note in it and I saved it. So Bailey, if you're watching now, you know why. I keep it. It's hard. And this is also, I can tell you that it's also Cricut because I've made it into spinner cards before. Handmade, handmade. And this is like an easel, but I had to figure out a way. So it is an easel, but it's locked in now. And this one's handmade. And even with the ones that are not put out, that way they are to inspire you. So again, if you can see, it's open in the back on this. That's the back of the one card, and there's the front of it. So I'm just gonna, it's gonna keep piling up here because I have a bunch. So again, I'm just gonna go through them. So I hope that they inspire you. Handmade. Oh, she did anything special on the inside though. My mother-in-law knew I like handmade cards, so she found somebody who made cards and made this one for me one Christmas. Which cracked me up. You can see how it's all handmade stuff. I laughed about it. And this is handmade. These are actually wood. Shivers of wood. This is shivers of wood here. Handmade. This was a challenge years and years and years ago. Handmade. You can see the little cutout. I'm not going to show the pictures. That come all the way from Australia. So, there's another one. I think I'll just do one box for each video because it could be too much. So this would be video one. Again, handmade. I'm not going to flip through all of them from the insides. If there were some that were really big or more of wall placards, you'll see me use the pieces because I got no place to store it. So you're going to see me still continue what you got and still have your name to part of it. This is also handmade. This is also Cricut. And that's, she made me 2 of one with Mickey, one with Minnie. It's also a Cricut cut piece. And this is also from Lowland from Australia. So that is another one. I have a few more here. And then again, this is going to be box one. I did not do these again all on Facebook because there were so many of them. This is actual card, just so you guys can see that. I cut it in half so that I can use it. That is a handmade card. Personal message, that's a handmade card. Handmade card. Handmade. Trying to inspire you. Again, handmade. Handmade. Sometimes people give me freebies and I just leave them in there. Because I'm grateful I want to see them. And that's also from Australia. This, I believe, was a challenge. I put that challenge just to use holiday punches in different ways, and that is a holiday punches, and that's a Halloween punch. So, and if you look, they used snowflake paper. Again, sometimes I have to flip them inside out and backwards. So I wasn't able to share the message there, but I wanted to be able, and you can see why. Because it went this way. And that is the last book for box 1. And these are my ATCs from challenges over the years. That's from Bailey. Let me see if I can pull in a little bit here for you. Again, I'm not doing pictures. ATCs are supposed to be 2.5 by 3.5. It's the same size as a baseball card or playing deck cards. And these are hand sewn. This is actually one of mine, which is a thread spinner. And you can see that. If you wind it up and then leave it, it'll spin. Okay, so that's going to do it for box 1 of cards, tags, and ATCs that were given over the years. So stay tuned for box 2. Again, there's no pictures, but stay tuned. There's going to be another one. Be sure to see it.